Guys, so I did a thing and I did send out a poll and I asked for relationship advice from men for 30-plus-year-old women, fine girls. This is what I had to say. Oh, before then, welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, so welcome. If you're an oldie and a subscriber, thank you very much for returning. Let's just go straight to this video today. Ladies, come to the front of the class. Honestly, this just applies to relationships all around. So the first piece of advice is be sure what you want and then forget about all the dating rules and whatnot that you learned in your teens or early 20s. Do what makes you happy and don't sabotage yourself for a man. Did you hear that? That came from a man. Ladies, I hope you're writing notes, please. And I need you to share this with your friends, families, your aunties. I mean, we are the new generation aunties, but do as you please with this content. The next one is this idea that women are less desirable at 30 needs to end. Sure, maybe you aren't the hot piece that you were in your 20s, but 30-year-old women take care of themselves, are still attractive physically, and not to mention the positive things outside of looks that a 30-year-old is much more likely to have. Don't let nobody tell you that you are on the clearance rack. Don't let a man. And the next thing they said is, for me, the older I get, the less I care about looks in regards to a long-term partner. Beauty is so fleeting. Beauty fades, but check it in. Let me not even, it's not about me, it's about advice. My bad, y'all. The next person said, if you come to the table with this fuck men, they aren't worth shit and don't deserve me. Hey, this person, who had this one? I read again. If you come to the table with this fuck man, they aren't worth shit and don't deserve me attitude, which men do you think are gonna stick around? Good guys with self-respect and a stable life, or fuck boys who don't take no as an answer and just wanna get their deep wet and then deep? Hey, this wasn't even asked as ladies. Like, choose good guys with self-respect and a stable life, or fuckboys who don't take no as an answer. This one is a big one because where? Okay, sawa. We choose good guys with self-respect and a stable life. We love those. And the next person say, be interested and non-judgmental. Be actually curious. I like this one. And not just so you can find something out and then immediately be like, aha, this is what I've been waiting for. I kind of knew. I've been afraid of this. And honestly, I think this person is very right, because more often than not, we self-sabotage because of the trauma that we bring from outside. This person basically just said, go heal your trauma before looking for a partner. The other guy said, as a guy who's in his 50s, I can say the older I got, the less looks was an issue. I look for somebody who has the same mental level as I do, common sense, understanding, and can recognize a heart attack when they see it. This person say, hold my glass, hold on, I'm 50, I might die soon. So if you don't know, if you think about TikTok more than you think about daily issues, I don't want you. So in the friend zone. And then he said, look in your friend zone for a good guy. Honestly, this is very true, because I feel like people look for, due to traumas and all those things, I feel like ladies, you go for a pattern. Like, you just keep doing things that you're familiar with because it's familiar, right? Change is difficult, okay? And we just find ourselves in the same pattern of dating that toxic guy, dating that person who's gonna cheat on you, manipulate you. But then the good guy, the person who's gonna be your life partner, your soulmate, is in your friend zone. He's helping you solve your relationship issues. You've kept your kababa in your friend zone. Moving along, I love this. Work on your self-esteem so you don't fall into transactional thinking, like a woman's value falls. So profound. Hey, these men are wise. This is so much wisdom in a video. He said, work on your self-esteem so you don't fall into transactional thinking, like a woman's value falls. Treat people like they are valuable because they exist, not because of what they offer or do for others. Okay, moving along. Somebody else also came here so strong. Hey, this is written Karanja. Can't I see you on this one? Don't tell us about all your baggage. True, not even just for a guy, even as for, I digress. Don't tell us about your baggage. I find on all dates with women 30 and above, I get treated to the ex-boyfriend complaint festival. You can mention it, no issue, but I'm not your therapist. I'm your date. I don't want to deep dive the possible psychological conditions of your exes. I totally agree. Let's heal. Let's be guided. As in, you guys are going on dates to trauma dump on this man. Ladies, let's do better. Instead of you going to eat free food and enjoy just the experience, enjoy being there with a new man or just your potential new man, you're going to compare him with your ex. Your ex did nothing for you. That's why you're on that date. So shut your mouth and enjoy. Just when you feel like talking ekamkate, when you feel like talking ogeza, when you feel like talking eat, just keep eating and drinking. Ask for seconds when you feel like yapping, because Japanese on a first date, especially talking about your ex, what they did or did not do for you, he just said he's not your therapist. Girl. The next one is be kind and warm. Oh, this started so nicely. Be kind and warm. Do not project bitterness or act like most men are unworthy. Look for the characteristics that make a strong relationship. For example, love, generosity, loyalty, are not the standard tall, wealthy, handsome, tall, dark, handsome that do not. Honestly, this is so true, because I feel like again, somebody said earlier that know what you want in a relationship, because if you don't know, you'll take anything. If you don't know what you want, you're gonna pick any Tom, Dick and know what you want, and then look for what you want in a relationship. If it doesn't work for you, fine, just keep it moving. If it works for you, then work with it. Don't just go for the social media influencer type of guys. First of all, cute, tall, man, if I see those, I just run the other way, because no, you have to go for like medium ugly, like let's keep moving. Somebody else said be able to recognize that your partner holding you accountable for your words and actions is not an attack. Hey, well, this might have good advice. If they're telling you that something you do upsets them, this is to avoid future fights and problems, not to start a fight. This goes back to trauma. All these things go back to our traumas, and also not just to blame our traumas, also for us, our ability or inability to change or to update at a software. Even iPhones, Said, I've had iPhone 16. Yeah, I'm ahead. You have to learn, relearn, and learn certain things to be able to grow. Honestly, as ladies, I represent all the ladies. We always want to communicate how we feel, how you make me feel, this is and the other, right? But are you ready to take that same feedback from your man? Like, are you ready for him to tell you, hey, that thing that you do, I don't like it because this is and the other, and not consider it as, oh, he's attacking me, and not just be defensive or for no reason. Let's open ourselves to learning, relearning, and unlearning certain things. And then the other person said, be able to listen and communicate and understand that you are in part responsible for your partner's emotional well-being, just as they are yours. Hey, very profound. Shakespeare, mic drop. Honestly, yes, my biggest thing in a relationship is communication. Like, communicate with me, tell me you don't like me if you don't like me. Like, don't string me along. Like, you know, it's like, tell me you love me, give me my flowers when I'm still here. Don't write me paragraphs or Facebook, Instagram memos once I'm not here. Communicate and listen to understand, not just listen to yap. Ladies, I know we can yap, but listen to understand, not just to talk back, not just to respond. Listen to understand, take it in. If you need some time to think about it, take it. Let's be slow to anger. I think it's even in the Bible. Hallelujah, church. Amen. Moving along. Please take some time to actually figure out what you want in a relationship and what you bring to a relationship. The first point and the second last point are more or less similar, and that means it's very true. Take your time to date yourself, take your time to think about it, take your time to know what you want, because that's the only way you're able to navigate well. When you see what you don't like, then you just, boy, bye. and also get to know what you bring. I know what you bring to the table. I beg, nyash and titties is nothing. I mean, all of us have it. How do you think I'm sitting here? I have to use my hands to sit. I beg. And there's this, ladies, even if you spin on it, hang, I know what you guys understand what I'm saying. Spin on it, you can hang to the ceiling and do it. Know what you bring to a relationship, and not like in a cocky way, just maturely. Do some self-introspection, some reflection, talk to the Lord, be guided. Not just these things that you hear from social media. This is what I bring, this is what I bring. No, what do you actually bring to the relationship? This face card is what I bring. Point blank, period. And the last one is learn to bring peace. I'm not saying you have to submit to him and make him a sandwich every day. Just don't be another challenge he has to face. Learn to be a partner. I love this. That was a very good ending. Learn to bring peace. I'm not saying you have to submit to him and make him a sandwich every day. Just don't be another challenge he has to face. Learn to be a partner. Oh, that is so good advice. I wish I got this things earlier on when I was in my teens, because then anyway, let's learn to be each other's peace, just for the sake of sanity. Honestly, there is so much going on in the world to bring chaos into your life and to another person's life. We have come to the end of this video, and this is just to remind us, ladies, in your 30s plus, you are not on the terrorist rack ready to be picked by any Tom, Dick and Harry. Your value has not decreased, as they have said. Listen to me, baby girl, you have the power. Do as you please with all this advice. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Per usual, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Love you, bye.